all started with my girlfriend. Back then, she wanted to have pets, something like a cat or a dog, and we didn't have time for it because we were working 40 hours a week. And somebody from her company introduced to a friend, which were into reptiles. And then she asked me, can I have geckos? And she got the first 4 geckos, and that's when basically all started. Then she saw she had something nice going on, started to breed them. Then she wanted a website, and from one thing came to the other. Then she wanted those 4 geckos in the past. Really brought her out to that. Because I changed my jobs, we started another company, graphical design, website design, because she wanted to sell her geckos and snakes by the time online. And yeah, that's where we are today. Well, the first ball bite we bought was a normal. We bought several females, because we knew we wanted to start breeding ball biters. And we knew that you first need the females to grow, then buy the males. So we started with several normals. And we still have them today. Yeah, there is a key gene I put into everything. If you look at our website, if you look at most actions we do, you will find out that 50% of the things we do today have butter in it. Our whole collection that we started with is based on that gene. I really love the butter gene. Don't ask me why, but I fell in love instantly with it when I saw it. Yeah, when I saw it for the first time, I fell in love with it. So it was one of my first morphs. So we bought the normals back in 2005, 2006, and when we started investing in the morphs a year later, there was already butter. And then we had the butter spiders, the butter pastels, and they're still great today. I really love the looks of that snake. So my key really is the butter for sure. The first ball python I think you buy will be because you like it. It has to be good looking. Because the rest will come later. Then you start understanding the genetics. And then you start about thinking about your own projects and things like that. But it all starts with passion. You like something you see. And does it fit? And is it affordable? Yes, then you buy it. Well, it all starts by not trying to buy cheap. Just look at the right animals. Look for the right markers. Look at the beauty of the animal itself and buy the right bloodlines. That's where it starts. So if you look, for example, at calicos and sugars, there are so many different animals out there, but I have just a few very good lines, so invest in the good lines. Not try to buy cheap, just buy the right animals. Better buy 2 or 3 very good animals than 6 or 7 cheap. That's the key. Besides breeding very nice and quality animals, customer service is priority 1. For sure. Because you're having a company and you want to try to live from it. The people out there make it possible that we can live from it. Our customers are the most important there is. If they are happy, I am happy. I treat people always the same. If they come to me for a 25 euro snake or they come for a 10,000 euro snake, they get the same service. Because let's be honest, somebody with a bank account of $100,000 on it can buy a 10,000 euro snake, it's nothing for him. But somebody else wants to buy a 500 euro snake, maybe he saved up for half a year to buy it. So it's very important to give everybody the same thing. My biggest surprise when I came into the ball python industry is how big it is. Because when we're not into reptiles, sometimes you hear somebody talk about that he had a lizard, he had a gecko, and you think we're living in a country with 50 million people, or we have 1,000 reptile keepers. But in fact, it's just as normal as keeping a dog or a cat. That was my biggest surprise. Well, the ball python industry isn't dead, and it is not dying. But back then, I was a little bit afraid of it as well, because there was a lot of negative talking about the ball python industry. But look where we are today. So many new morphs pop up from the blue, and yeah, we're used to spice, we're used to pastels, but there's so much coming in, and there's so much you haven't heard about, or just in the inner circles talking about it. There are so many great things coming up. I think this market will go on for years and years. I think we'll still do ball bites over 20 years. At the time that we started talking about it, we had a few things coming up. First thing was Facebook, and the second thing was an economic crisis. So people started making less money, and because of that, prices came under pressure. People wanted to sell faster. The easiest way to sell faster is to drop your prices. So a lot of expensive wars dropped so fast, they came down from $20,000 to $10,000 to $5,000 in the same year. That's crazy. If you're an investor and you bought for $100,000 on wild prices, you see your money just float away. It's crazy. That's because of the economic crisis. But also, don't forget about it, it's Facebook. Facebook, the social media, if you control it, it can be a win. But at first, when it was introduced, it was bad for the market. The whole market, the reptile market I'm talking about right now. Because, I don't know if I can say it this way, but everybody could dump his animals on Facebook and make competition with everybody. So if somebody puts them on for €250, that would be the right price. Somebody else thinks, I want to make €200, he puts them for 200. The other puts 180, 170, 160, and that's why prices came down so fast. In the past, you only had a website, you put on the prices, people start emailing you, you have a negotiation about price, you come to a certain price point and you sell your animal. But Facebook, I think it was really bad for the whole reptile industry. People always look at the lowest prices. When you start talking with somebody, you say, my snake is €500. And then they say, I found it on the internet for 250. Is 250 the right price then? No, it's the price for that person that wants to sell that animal. You don't know why he's selling for 250. Maybe he has money problems, maybe the snake is in his collection too long, maybe he needs money and sell fast. But the thing is, people think that 250 would be the new price again, would be the new price, and then price start dropping. But this is not the responsibility of the bigger breeder. It's the responsibility of everyone. You've never seen me do an auction, because a ball python is not a product, it's a living animal. That's the same reason why I will never start a web shop. So you have to first you have to be in contact with your customer, talking about living species, you're talking about feelings. You're not selling a product. Maybe for a company, you look at your books, yes, it's a product, but it doesn't feel like a product. So I'm not fond of auctions.
Thank you.
Stranger was a big change in our life. It was the clutch when we hatched the pastel Stranger clowns and the butter pastel Stranger clown. I cut the eggs at day 53, I believe. I saw some heads and it was incredible. I can't describe how excited I was at that point. I knew it was something good. Yeah, feeling. You feel that you have something special in your hands and people confirm it for you. Because you get reaction from people you would never expect, from big breeders say, well, this is us. Well, if they say it, it must be right, it must be. So yeah, that's the point we realize that it is something special. And let's be honest, Stranger is basically a pattern morph. Because a lot of people are talking about core and they say it's a dark morph, but it is not, because with this Stranger you can still make pretty nice light snakes. Stranger is a very, very strong pattern morph. We saw this last season when we had the combination of Inchy, because Inchy is really a strong pattern morph, but it was pretty good overruled by Stranger. And also the clown, of course. Clown is very strong, but influences from Stranger on clown are very big. So I think Stranger is basically a pattern morph. Of course, it gives a little bit of a darker tone, but what you see was stepping to the pattern, all the blushing, the alien heads, which get into what we call teardrops. Maybe it's the wrong expression in English, but that's the thing I could think of from translating it from Dutch. The stripe on the back is one of the major keys. And there are more details, something in the belly pattern, lines in the eye. I think the bright milk part comes because of the reducing of the pattern, so the alien heads become smaller, and then the blushes become bigger. So the blushing part is the light part, and that's why you say it's lighting up. But basically, the pattern gets smaller. So it's still a pattern morph. If clown didn't exist, I think Stranger would still be good. But let's be honest, it never had the boost or the start that it had right now. Because everybody's into clowns. Stranger did very nice things to clowns. The pastel Stranger combination, the butter pastel Stranger combination with clown. It's all good, even if you talk about Stranger clown. It's a very nice animal by itself. So yes, clown really helped, but if you look at the combinations that are not clown, they're still very nice. If you look at the pastel Stranger yellow belly, you look at the butter pastel Stranger 5, look at the butter pastel Stranger or the butter super pastel Strangers, they're all very nice snakes, totally different from the ones without Stranger in it. So it has a lot of potential for all genes. I'm very excited about to see what the investor brings to the table, because I really hope that they're not going to follow me. I really hope that they will start their own projects and go a different way. So in a couple of years we'll see combinations I have never followed. And that's one thing that still can be done with Stranger. We introduced to the market, well, not fast, but pretty fast. So we don't know everything. There's still a lot to discover. So I think this is also very exciting for the investors, because there is still a lot of room to discover. So I really hope it won't follow me. We are going into the clown projects, I will go into the bell projects. I really hope somebody else will go into the piebos, for example. Or somebody else will mix it with genes like puzzle, for example, and see where that will lead. Now the new project is related to Stranger, but it's completely separate. So let's say that if you say Stranger is hitting the jackpot, we will probably hit it twice. Yeah, it's crazy, it really is. We already know we can reproduce the other gene. This year is the first year we're going to mix it into different genes. So like butter again, pinch swipe to see what it does. But we were very open about Stranger. We introduced it to the market in a very early stage. This project is a little bit more complicated. We need a few years extra to be sure about it, and then we'll introduce it to the market. We'll introduce it. So from time to time we will see pop up some pictures, but we will not go into it very deep right now. But we know we can reproduce it, and it will be good.